Welcome back to the Arise interview. I'm Charles Soludo. Now, let's face it, if any other party apart from APGA had won the governorship election in Anambra State, it would have been a political earthquake. Apart from the fact that, generally speaking, opposition parties don't usually win elections in Nigeria, the odds and indeed the whole system tends to be stacked against them. In this particular instance, the candidate Charles Soludo had the clear support of the majority of voters, and this without the usual inducements and intimidation that Nigerians have become used to in this country. So perhaps this time, members of APGA and the people of Anambra State are justified in reveling in the thrill of victory. But for the losing sides, of course, it would not be an exaggeration to say that they are most likely wallowing in the agony of defeat. One of them is the APC party of President Buhari. Okeluo Madukaife is the state publicity secretary for the APC, and he joins me now from the Anambra State capital, Oka. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Mr. Madukaife. What's your reaction to this loss of Anambra State for the APC? I mean, not a happy day for the party, I imagine.
Thank you very much, Charles. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Nigerians. First, let me start by saying that we are not in any agony of defeat, because you win some and you lose some. If you lose one day, you will win another day. Now, let's start by, first of all, congratulating the security agencies. Anambra State election was the most talked about for the wrong reasons, I guess. It was like, will it hold? Will it not hold? And for the fact that it has held and it has been successfully concluded without casualties, preserving people's civil rights, we need to congratulate the security agencies. And we also remember at this point that somebody is in charge of the security agencies at this point. And so we congratulate the APC for making the elections in Anambra State a success. We also congratulate a qualified success at that for INEC. Qualified in the sense that, yes, there are results, there are conclusions of results, but more people came out than had to vote.
You were telling us whether you knew all along that APC had absolutely no chance of winning the governorship election in Anambra State, but you did decide to go ahead and try in any case.
Thank you very much. The APC had the brightest chances of winning this election, but somewhere along the line, something that is no longer a secret to Nigerians happened, and it became a domestic issue which we are going to sort out as part of our house cleaning. But having said that, you win some and you lose some. We had our primaries, we had issues around it, just like every other party. APGA has its own issues, some of them very legal, but in legal matters, it's only when you pursue it. I'm not sure anybody will pursue it at this point. So let me congratulate Professor Charles Soludo for being returned the winner of Anambra State governorship elections. We will attend his inauguration, and we shall, in a very civil way, hold him accountable for everything he said as a promise and contain his document, and as well as every word that came out of his campaign for Anambra State. Now, specifically, we are going to continue our struggle, which has been ongoing, for the conduct of local government elections, which has never happened in Anambra State since 1999, except for the interim between 2014 and 2016. So the APC congratulates Professor Soludo and we should tell him that he cannot take this victory for granted. And we are happy that our state is having a victory.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it is the state that will benefit.
Okay. Okeluo Madukaife, State Publicity Secretary for the APC in Anambra State. I want to thank you very much indeed and apologize for the breaks in transmission.